Good evening and welcome to Friday's edition of the Regional News. I'm Antonio Day. We begin with news in the Caribbean. Police investigators are looking at all possibilities as they probe the death of 20-year-old Victoria Brown Hanley at the University of the West Indies UWI Mona campus on Thursday. According to the police, Brown Hanley was alone in her room on the 4th floor of the George Allen Hall after her roommate left shortly after 1 a.m. When the roommate returned sometime after 6 a.m., she saw Brown Hanley lying face down with a scarf wrapped tightly around her neck. The roommate removed the scarf and summoned the campus security. A team from the Mona police post also responded, and it was subsequently confirmed that Brown Hanley of Mandeville, Manchester, address was dead. Turning attention to news in Trinidad and Tobago, as TNT and the wider Caribbean await an official response to reports that 2 nationals were among 6 people killed in a United States kinetic strike off Venezuela's coast. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and Defense Minister Wayne Sturge avoided questions from the media on the matter on Thursday. Persad-Bissessar attended the Coronelli's distribution ceremony prior to at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's, accompanied by several cabinet colleagues, including Public Utilities Minister Barry Padarat and Agriculture Minister Ravi Rataran. After the ceremony, the Prime Minister briefly mentioned she was heading to a virtual CARICOM meeting before a cabinet session for the budget debate, while Sturge left through a side door, ignoring reporters' questions. Residents of the North Coast fishing village of Las Cuevas, including family and friends, identified 2 locals, Charpo Joseph and Richie Samaru, as being among those killed when the vessel was struck on Tuesday. The U.S. government has not released evidence to support its claim that the targeted vessel was engaged in narcotics trafficking. On Tuesday, U.S. President Donald Trump said that the strike has killed 6 quote-unquote narco-terrorists, claiming intelligence confirmed the vessel was trafficking narcotics and that it was associated with illicit narco-terrorist networks. And finally, with some international news, U.S. President Donald Trump is set to discuss the potential supply of Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine with President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday. However, the announcement of a new U.S.-Russian summit has cast doubt on this. Trump mentioned he may meet Russian President Vladimir Putin in Budapest soon, following a productive phone call about the war in Ukraine. His conciliatory remarks has raised concerns about the U.S. support for Ukraine and European fears of capitulation to Moscow. That has brought us to the end of Friday's edition of the Regional News. I am Antonio Day. Goodbye and do have a great weekend.